Hey there, YouTube. It's Valerie. It's November 1st. I can't believe it's November. I don't know where this year has gone. It has gone entirely too quickly. But I wanted to come on because I did not do an update on here after the doctor's appointment on Friday, so I apologize. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you already know kind of what's going on. So again, if you have a Facebook, you can find me on there. The name is Valerie and the last name is Valley Girl. So you can find me on there. Sorry for this mess of hair. I had it up in a nice, I don't know, bun thing that I found on Pinterest. But when I did put on the camera, it looked really crazy just because it just looked like my head was slicked back, or my hair was slicked back. So I just took it down, so now it's all kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm really tired. I am on cycle day 25, 7 days past ovulation. Well, what I believe to be ovulation, and based on my OPKs and my chart, and I will post my chart on my Facebook page tomorrow, regardless of whatever temperature I get. I did have a temperature rise this morning, however, I woke up, I don't know, around 4 o'clock or so, and had to go to the bathroom, and then came back and took it about 2.5 hours later, so it's probably not an accurate reflection. So that's why I'm going to, wait until tomorrow to post that. I'm looking down, I have my notes. As far as symptoms go for this cycle, I would say none. The only things that I would note are, I say that I'm tired, but that could just be just normal tiredness. So, but I am pretty tired. I have noticed some breast soreness or tenderness, but nothing, I don't know, nothing like I would say they feel heavy or constant pain or anything like that. So I had a little bit more tenderness and nipple tenderness around the time of ovulation, which is normal. So I don't know. The doctor's appointment on Friday went pretty quickly and went pretty well. I'm still not 100% satisfied with the doctor's office as far as the nursing staff and the receptionists go when I call up there. My husband and I like the doctor fine enough, but it's just the frustration of getting test results and all of that. We're very, very grateful that the semen analysis came back normal. His count was 68 million per milliliter, and his total count was 244 million. So we feel really, really pleased with that. There was 74% motility. So again, really pleased with that. The HSG results came back again. They had told me when I had the test done, but again, they came back fine as well. My doctor was upset that I hadn't ovulated earlier in my cycle, and again, I went in for my cycle day 21 blood draw and for her to, check up and everything, and I told her that I thought I had only ovulated a couple of days prior, so like I felt like I was on 3 days past ovulation, and I said, would it be beneficial to do this test now? Will it tell us anything or not? And she said, oh, I think so. So I called in today to get my results from that, and I was told that the doctor did not think that I ovulated and that she wanted to up my Clomid to 100 milligrams next cycle, which she already told me on Friday. But this nurse told me that my number was 6.9 and that they thought that I just did not ovulate. And I was like, okay, well, and again, I hadn't done any research. I just knew that they're looking around a 7 DPO, cycle day 21 blood draw. You're looking for above 10 nanograms per mil or something. Sorry, I don't know the units. But a 10 or above is good, and on a medicated cycle, they really like to see a 15 or above. Well, being that this would have only been 3 days past ovulation, and I've looked at the pictures of the progesterone, it's kind of like a bell curve, so it starts out, really small and then peaks up at that 7 DPO. And so for 3 DPO, a 6.9, I later found out that usually, indicates that ovulation did occur. So I don't know. I'm just not very pleased. So So that's it. As far as any emotions about the cycle goes, I've been pretty hormonal. And again, I'm new on the Clomid. I don't know if that's what's causing it. I'm sure it is. But after ovulation, even I've just been really, I don't know, just hormonal from one to the next, one emotion to the next. We're going to keep trying with next cycle being 100 milligrams of Clomid. And one of the things that I was also wondering about is, again, I'm taking these on days 5 through 9. And I had asked my doctor, I said, well, by the way, what is the difference between taking them from 5 through 9 and 3 through 7? I said, why are you, basically, why are you recommending that I do 5 through 9? And she was like, oh, it's just a prescription difference. You can do it from 3 to 7 if you want. I was like, okay, so you're just throwing 5 to 9 out there because you think, I don't know, like, it just didn't seem like there was any, oh, because of this. There was no explanation. She was like, oh, you can take it whenever you want, basically. So, I don't know, that was a little frustrating as well. I guess, again, I've just been kind of emotional. I hate coming on here and doing these kind of bummer videos, and I'm planning on doing some more happy, upbeat, optimistic videos in the very near future, but I just want to make this, I guess part of everything has been, I had to go to a gender reveal party on Saturday and was asked, or Sunday, I was asked to take photos, because my husband and I have a nice camera and some videos, and this is with a girl who I'm pretty close friends with, but, and she and her husband are not from around here, so they don't have any family close by, and so I'm like her closest female friend, and of course she knows kind of what we're going through and the miscarriage and everything like that. Like, she knows all that, but she is probably the one person who said the most hurtful things to me because she's so ignorant, and it still really hurts. Even if somebody is just ignorant to the situation and ignorant to how it feels, that does not mean that it hurts any less. Like, yes, I understand why she, why she just doesn't have a clue, but at the same time, that does not make her comments hurt any less. So, we went to the gender reveal, and of course, it was a boy. So, again, that's what we had really wanted, and it seems like since our miscarriage, everyone has become pregnant with little boys. So, go figure. Yeah, so I don't know. I've just been more emotional the past few days, thinking that, again, when is it going to happen for us? I feel like it's just never going to happen for us, and the reality of it happening just seems so far away that I just feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like if I were on a trying to conceive break, that it'd be fine, that I wouldn't be expecting anything. But again, this is part of the reason why I was worried about going on Clomid in the first place, is that I knew that I would start to expect things to happen. And maybe I'm asking too much for the first cycle, but you all know how this goes with when you expect things and when you just have these down days. So sadly, I'm just having more of those lately. I'm supposed to be throwing this girl, friend of mine, a baby shower, and I offered this about a month ago when I was on a high moment, and then when she found out that it was a boy, it's like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to plan a baby shower when I can't even attend a baby shower, much less for a little boy with all the little boy colors and the boy things? And I'm really wondering what I've gotten myself into. The shower isn't going to be scheduled until sometime for January, so I have some time, but anyway, I'm so sorry to be such a downer. I feel like this is so terrible. So anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do some more informative vlogs, and also some more upbeat vlogs, and some baby purchases vlogs, and cloth diapering vlogs. So I will have some of those coming very shortly. All right, thanks so much for listening, guys. And if you have any suggestions or information about any of the cycle day or 3-DPO progesterone, let me know. I don't know, so I guess only time will tell. All right, bye, guys.